These are their stories.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, you have to verify that,
Yeah, it says
that you want to be recorded? Oh, that's so crazy. I thought I was sneaking it on people. Just pressing the button.
Masuk si Nakajima remata dari ISSEY cantik. Wow, ISSEY Nakajima meletakkan paha.
That's a good point, ISSEY. Oh my word, well, what a wonderful goal. Well, the wall didn't do its job, and ISSEY Nakajima Farron.
And a control finish. There's no backlift on this strike, he just guides it and skips it. Past Bogard, that's a controlled finish from Nakajima Farron. He makes it look easy, but it wasn't easy.
Rebound again, this one into the back of the net, as it's ISSEY Nakajima Farron with the opening strike tonight, and it is 1-0 to Toronto FC.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So this is like the fake intro to our conversation, you know, with ISSEY Nakajima Farhan. And I always wanted to know, like, just straight off the bat, which one did you prefer? Like, you know, did you want to be called your full name, or did you find that people were butchering it too much, or what? Did you just want to be called ISSEY?
I started off with Nakajima Farhan because, you know, you want to rep your family, you know, growing up. So I started off with that, but then the club at Nordsjælland, I happened to be the profile of the club at the time in my first year there, Nordsjælland in Denmark. And they were complaining that my jersey is like, I don't know, like 30, 40 euros more than the normal jersey because all the letters. You know, because you like 2-3 euros per letter, and then, you know, so it was just far more than. So these guys, so the fans were making like nicknames because it's actually a really funny story. Because they used to say ISSEY like this, and then I would turn around and say, yeah, thank you, and they also, when they want to, if you want to call it, can we use vulgar words in this? Are we just freedom of speech right now, or are we?
How vulgar are we
controlled?
going though? Are we going the F bombs, or are we going?
No, we won't go. No, we won't go. So, but so we'll say wussy, all right? But more like
right.
So we'll say wussy. Okay.
Right.
So you're saying that like I guess a vulgar way of saying wussy to the ref. So all the refs, so all the whole stadium was saying wussy, and I thought it would say ISSEY. So I turned around, I was like, yeah, man, they do it like this.
Automatic red.
No, and then all the fans, everybody started obviously laughing. It became like joke for the whole year. Like people calling me on the street, but out of love, they weren't trying to be the way they were to the referee. So, but my ego was high at the time, so I was like, no, man, my name's ISSEY. Or like people have wussy written with number 20 in my jersey or number 11, and they were like, can you sign this? I was like, no way, I'm signing that. That's not my name. So yeah, I did sign it after because it became very funny. It was so I was all right, I'll go with it. But because they didn't want to pay the Nakajima Farron, which was very expensive. Plus at the time I was either number 20 or number 11, or so 20. So it was I can see that they wanted to get my jersey. It was nice, you know, for people to wear your jerseys and stuff, obviously. So especially kids, and then again, kids are having wussy on their shirt too. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it shorter to ISSEY. So
oh, okay, that's good.
And then
I never knew that. I thought that was your legit real name. What's your actual real full name?
So ISSEY is my name. Morgan is my second name that I'd never use and I'd never say in public. So this is the first time, I guess. And then Nakajima is my mom and Farron is my dad. And they never got married. So I had to have both.
Oh, okay. We have so many similarities. So my dad divorced my mom. Well, I mean, they broke up when I was young, and his name is Simpson. And my mom's last name is Knight, Knight, like a knight that would fight. And so I remember I always had this thing where I wanted to honor my mom, but she was never part of Simpson, right? Because they were divorced. So I came up with, okay, my name is David Simpson Knight, you know.
Yo.
But there was a problem though, because sports club is SPORT, and then club was spelled with a K. So when I went over to Czech Republic, they thought I was being arrogant because I was like Dave Sports Club. So it lasted for about like 2 months, and then I had to change it to Simpson, right? Because yeah, it's so funny, man. I didn't even know that you did that, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, but
But did they give you a choice to keep it?
They did. I mean, but I just got a lot of flack, right? Like I got
but to either keep it Knight or Simpson, because I had that option as well. It's like everybody was calling me Nakajima as well, like the commentators. So they couldn't say Nakajima Farron.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I love, like, when I watch you in Brisbane, I think it was, or in Australia, anyways, when you're playing there. What were they calling you? Man, I think they were at the beginning. They were calling you your full name, and then they just in the game they called you like your short name. But for me, it was I was just flattered that I was even on Wikipedia, and they had me as Simpson, and I just thought it would be a little bit confusing, so I just chose Simpson, you know. And I made my first video game. I used to play you in the Canadian game for PES, and I made my first video game with FIFA in 2006 or something like that, and they had Simpson, so I was like, I'm sticking with that, you know. So I just stuck with that, you know. But I wish if I could, I would go back and I just call myself David, and just have that on the back of the jersey as a nickname. But
but dude, Knight would have been sick.
It would have been Knight, but you can't. Knight. I heard that for
Dark
promotion.
Even in Batman, you would be like, every time Batman came out, it would be you with whatever club you were at.
Yeah, well, the only problem is that in the places that I played, Dark Knight probably would be in a racist chant. So
yeah. Okay.
But we'll get into that. But hey, okay, I'm gonna stop recording because it's getting too good, and then see how it works.